All right, all right. Coming back with this little real talk video. As you can see my title up there. A good woman who turned bad. Good woman gone bad. And we know this is vice versa. It's on both sides how you can get hooked up with the wrong person. And how I used to didn't be like that until I hooked up with you. But in this video, I want to talk about a woman gone bad. And there's so many dynamic, beautiful women out here who's hooking up with the wrong man. And I'm reminded of this woman, I won't reveal no name. But this woman was awesome. She was faithful in church. She went to college, got her degrees. She was very dedicated and she was committed to everything that she did. And she loved people. Her heart can't even explain how her heart went out to all people. How she is such a dynamic mother of her children. But one day all that came to an end. So I'm going to talk about getting strung out now. How she thought she fell in love with this low down, dirty man. And he saw the good in her. And he took her kindness for weakness. And this man was a heavy cocaine user. So you know the story and where I'm going with it. And by him, with his good looks and charm and knowing scriptures, let me say it again. Knowing scriptures, he threw all that on her and she started falling for that. Because she said, wow, he knows something about the word of God. That's what I'm looking for. And let me say this, women, just because a man know how to pray, he know how to preach, he know how to sing, still could be something wrong with him. Because a lot of men know how to go after your weakness. And she fell so hard for this brother that he wound up making her get on the cocaine. One day he said, try this. She fought hard to get him off of it, but she had to remember she can't change nobody. Only God does the changes. Somebody might say, why was this woman even with this man? I ask myself these questions every day. And how these youngsters, let me hit these youngsters for a minute, and some of the older folk, that one day you on that corner selling dope, kicking it with your homeboys, smoking weed, and then 5 minutes later, you can be talking to your baby mama behind a glass window. How you can be on them streets, having fun as it look like it's fun, and then next you can be the one that gets shot. And that's leaving these women with their children to raise by themselves. But this particular lady, she still had her faith in God. But her faith was getting weaker and weaker because she was hooked up with somebody that wanted to keep doing evil. And after she fought hard not to take that cocaine, when he slid it over to her, she went on sniffed it. And once she took that first hit, it messed her whole life up. She never did recover because it took her out. And how everything that she used to do, she quit doing it because she hooked up with the wrong man. See, some of y'all are hooked up with the wrong woman and the wrong man right now, and they ain't doing them but causing you a lot of hell in your life. And you know it. But yet and still you sitting back talking about, I love them. Let me tell you something. You can either get out or get killed. And for the men especially, we don't need no more babies out of wedlock. We don't need no more little sons and daughters growing up without their father. They need you more than you think. You can't do nothing for them behind bars. You can't do nothing if you dead and gone. And how being with the wrong person, after a while you'll start acting just like them. See, when these spirits start transferring, I told y'all heard me talk about this a lot, about this sleeping around and these spirits is transferred. Somebody say, why did she start acting like that? Because look what she associated herself around. If you keep hanging with the wrong people, after a while, you're going to start doing something wrong because you ain't strong as you think you are. This is why I told the Lord, I don't need nobody negative around me. Lord, give me the positive people. Good woman, gone bad. Everything that she loved, she started disowning it, even her children. She messed around and let that brother move in. Now you got drugs around your child. She stopped caring about it. She used to be a beautiful woman, but now she is tore up from the flow up. How her face, all the drugs just started eating her body up. Now she's just scarred. And she says, I cannot get back on track. And the sad thing is, she couldn't get back on track because she overdosed. And of course, the man is still alive. So y'all didn't know I was going to go there with the video. Yes, it wound up taking her life. Now she got 2 kids around who's still wondering, what happened to my mama? They was too young to understand what was really going on, but man done strung your mama out, got her hooked. She said, forget about going to church, forget about serving God. She started serving man. Some of y'all women right now serving man. Get the hell up out of that. You cannot serve 2 masters. And let me say this again, for the people that don't like to teach that right, 2 masters could be anything. It could be your money. It could be them men. It could be them women. Whatever it is that you serve and has got you blocked from God is your master. It could be even your job. I'm getting so sick of these religious folks talking about, oh, they ain't serving God because they playing secular music. You got preachers in the church that's serving money. You got singers inside of the church who ain't glorifying God. You got some wicked people in the house of God who's doing the same thing about the ones, same thing that they doing the same thing that they saying the ones that they doing in the world are doing. How is it the church and the world is looking identical right now? Good woman, gone bad. She quit going to church. She quit serving God. I hope somebody's listening because if you're not careful, this could be you. Next, if you hooked up with the wrong man or the wrong woman, they will bring you down. They will destroy you because we are not as strong as we think we are. If we didn't have God, we would all fall a whole lot, way more than we are already falling. If we didn't have God, what if the next time you get ready to go fall down on purpose? Somebody catch that. Commit your sin. That's the last time you commit it. Something happened to you. And we get all of these warnings, but we ignore them. Good woman who turned bad. She had all the warnings ahead of her. But see, that's how Satan knows how to come at you in your weakest moment. He send that handsome man, or he send that fine woman your way. And let me say this again. If he know he can't get at you with the men and the women, he'll send a man to another man because he know you love men. Or another woman to another woman. If he can't get a woman with another woman, he try to get a pedophile. He try to get somebody to rape somebody. People, we are living in some serious, dangerous, a corrupt, no love, jealousy, envy type of world. And we better, y'all know what I'm talking about, keep our mind. We better stay focused, stay on guard, but you cannot stay on guard if you ain't in that word. With that being said, don't you be the next good woman that turned bad or the next good man that turned bad. When you think about a man, when you got time in the Bible, look at Jezebel and how she ran King Ahab. And you'll really feel me in this video. God bless you. God keep you. Peace.